What's going on, Legionnaires? Welcome to another episode of the Legion of Comic Correction. We are talking about the kind of old now Star Wars Visions TV show. We're still working our way through the
elderly.
It has to happen.
Some would say the elderly.
The elderly
Visions.
It is. It's getting old.
Well,
Isn't there a name for that?
There's
I was making
the elder.
Elderly Visions.
Well, we've got two to talk about. We are doing the next two episodes, which are T0B1
Tugboat Toby.
Tugboat Toby.
and then the elder. So two episodes. And I know, Logan, you really didn't like the last two episodes
I
we talked
did
about.
not.
You were pretty disappointed.
I was done
But
with
we
the
had
series.
two. I told you we got more.
Done with the series.
We watched two
I was
more.
ready to move on.
What'd you think of
I
Toby?
would just signed off on this whole thing
You were
because
done.
the reality was I figured this was going to be very much like pretty much all of Star Wars content, which is like you get a 50-50 shot of it being good or bad.
And it kind of had been.
It
that
had
way.
been to that
Yeah,
point.
yeah, yeah.
We'd actually
That's
only had 2 out of 5, from my perspective.
Right.
2 out of 5 good episodes. From your perspective, 3 out of 5 good episodes. So
My perspective, 100%.
yeah. Well, that's because my man just started watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
it's okay. We got Harry here today again, and he's back. And
that's right.
He watched the last two
The
episodes.
Ox
So
King.
he's gonna weigh in. Which is
Riggedy
good.
rockin'.
Love it.
But
But
so
what'd you think of these next two?
2 episodes.
Toby, what do you think of Toby?
Okay, my mic just floated away from me. That was the force.
Mandos.
Man,
Baby Yoda looks scared. He looks like he's
Grogu's like,
really
can I not
worried.
be in this podcast?
He's like, I don't want to be
Grogu
here.
moved the microphone away from my
like-
mouth
like,
because
"You
he
want
didn't wanna
garbage."
hear what
It's 'cause
didn't want to hear what I
It's
wanted
'cause
to
you
say.
You didn't like the other episodes. What'd you think of Toby?
So
first off, what do
you
you
had
think of Toby?
initially said that you weren't sure if I was going to like Toby.
Yeah, I think it was a hit or miss because you do have background in you do know like Mega Man and Astro Boy,
right.
but it was a little bit more of like a childish episode, and so I was like, I don't know.
I
I wasn't sure.
So I loved it.
Yeah,
I
it was
ended up
great.
loving it.
Loved.
Yes,
Ooh.
yes. And here's the
He
thing.
doesn't use the L word very often.
It-
Oh.
It was
Not with
a bit of a
anyone.
childish episode, but what they did really
Yeah.
well was they mixed the dark content really well with the childish pieces.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the villain was creepy.
the villain was that really animated, over the top, dark
Yes.
style
Yeah.
of like, I don't even know how to describe it, but like
His helmet had
overly
teeth.
villain. Yeah, his
You know what he
helmet
looked like?
had teeth. What
The
did he
mouth
look
of
like?
Sauron.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, when you
yes.
near the end of the episode, you
the
open
voice,
his mouth up. and
the
it's
voice,
The voice of Sauron.
yes, the voice of
Yeah,
Sauron.
it's
That's
true.
exactly right. That's a good catch.
Like between that and Zurg.
Yeah,
Like Buzz Lightyear's Zurg.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes,
Actually,
sir.
it did kind of look like.
All right.
You're right. Darth
Perfect.
Vader,
Perfect. So
Zurg, and
I
Perfect.
I
Mouth of
really
Sauron
loved that.
had the baby.
I really loved that villain mixed with the Astro Boy feel of the main character of Toby.
Yeah,
And
he was
I
cool.
also really liked the Master, where you had the hidden Jedi and also the hidden
He had no
Um,
arms.
no arms,
arms.
With the
zero
Master?
arms.
The master, had no
had
arms
like no arms
until he became a Force Ghost. Then you
Right.
saw his arms.
Right.
Right.
He had no arms.
But then the hidden
Doesn't need
kyber
'em.
crystal within
Yeah, true.
Toby. I just
Oh,
liked
yeah,
the
it's
whole
great.
storyline.
Yeah.
But what
Yeah,
I liked
it's cool.
best,
I knew that from like right when they
Caught
said
it,
you
caught
need to find it. I was
When
like,
you
this,
couldn't
it's
find-
inside
It's
him.
in your heart.
right there.
Yeah.
The
right there.
kyber crystal is in your heart.
So
It was in your heart all along, Toby.
here's
It was
here's the other piece though.
Ugh.
My favorite.
Gruesome.
I mean, tell me I'm wrong.
To rip out your heart to become a Jedi.
He didn't rip it out. It just gently floated
It
out.
floated out of him when he was worthy. All right, so, but on that point, here's why I liked it best.
Yeah.
Here's why I
why'd
liked
you
it.
like it? Why'd you like it?
It was a singular story.
Yeah, start
You
finish.
mean a
There
whole
was
story.
it was a whole story
Finish.
by
Yeah.
itself. There was nothing
Stood
more
alone.
that needed to be added to it. It wasn't leaving anything open-ended.
Yeah, you still could
It
because he
was-
goes off to other planets.
And
but it's
honestly, it was the shortest one. It was 13 minutes.
yeah, 13 minutes.
And they did a perfect,
Lucky number
complete
13.
story beginning to end. So that's why I really liked it, because I'm not wanting any more from that. I'm good. If I
Yeah.
saw more, would I like it? Maybe.
Yeah,
But
maybe.
I could watch that episode again and feel fulfilled by watching it because it's 13 minutes, complete story, and I'm not looking for anything more.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah. What did
Yeah.
you do? Did you like it, Harry?
Yeah, I mean that was the first Visions I've ever watched.
Yeah.
I've seen the trailers and stuff, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Solid
I-
first one to watch.
Yeah,
it was. Yeah,
I
yeah.
enjoyed it. I like the homage to Mega Man and
Astro Boy.
yeah, Astro.
Yeah, the master looked just like Dr. Light.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
just like him,
I
but without
I know
hair.
Mega Man, and I don't really know much about him, but I know of him more
Yeah.
or less.
Yeah,
So that's I just it's interesting to see the correlation between the two. That's cool that they're doing that. I liked the amount of like I don't know how much wisdom he gave him at like
Yeah,
in
yeah,
it.
Such a short period of
Yeah,
time.
like he's just like, you're good. You're a Jedi Knight now.
Yeah.
You've learned everything you need to learn. So congratulations.
Knights actually knights him.
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
knights
which
him
you
with a
never
lightsaber.
cool.
see.
Yeah,
Never
you
see
never
it.
see in Star
Never
Wars,
see it.
which makes sense.
It's kind of cheating though because he's a robot, so he programmed him
True.
to be a Jedi Knight.
That's true.
It's like,
It's true.
yeah, that's your programming.
He does
man.
have
Sounds like you
AI.
ha-
He needed to evolve.
Sounds like you have a problem
does
with
learn.
winners.
He had to learn. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He was more than just a
Yeah.
droid, I guess.
Yeah, I always and between the two of the other ones, the other one we watched, it's like both of them threw in there. I got a bad feeling about this. So I thought that was kind of funny.
yeah.
But what I found
Classic.
interesting was
Classic
that
Star Wars line.
yeah, classic. The ship that he found in like the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the same ship that you see like pretty much the same ship like Luke is flying around in Tatooine
Yeah, that he's
in like
playing
his
with
like
his
room or
model,
whatever.
the model ship.
And and then also like the planet itself kind of is like a Tatooine with the two
it had multiple
suns
suns and the sand,
so that's just cool.
the dead
It's just
planet.
kind of cool.
Little
and I'm assuming
little
that's
tidbits,
it's-
little
yeah
Easter eggs
supposed to
thrown
be
in there.
during the time of like the Inquisitors and stuff.
Yeah,
It's what it
most
seems
likely.
like it
They're
is.
out there
Seems
hunting
like
down
it.
the Jedi.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
like so no, I
Nice.
mean it seemed like more of a kiddish episode, but I thought it was good. I thought it would be like a good one for you to watch with one of the chillins.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
I could
Yeah, yeah.
actually. That is one of the episodes that I
Yeah.
could watch with the kids.
Yeah.
That's a good
You bet.
point.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
especially when he had his droid
Yo, hook onto his
hook
back.
onto his back.
Yeah, we were all like,
Final
"Whoa."
blow.
I was
Yeah.
like,
What?
That was cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
right.
that part was definitely
Yeah.
dope.
So
yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah,
I
super
thought it was
fun.
a solid
Yeah,
episode.
I thought
And
it
it
was
was
good.
definitely fun, and it was different than what we had seen in a lot of the others. So it was good to see that. But
Yeah.
again, favorite thing, complete story,
Right.
done.
Right. And one thing that's really cool about the Star Wars Vision show in general is that like every episode, whether you like it or not, every episode looks so unique. And
Yeah.
it's so different
Yeah.
and has such a great unique feel to it. And this one was no different. Like this one looked very different than the other episodes we've
It
had.
did. It looked a lot
I
different.
feel like this one and episode 1 are very like unique in their stylized. The episode 1
it's very true.
is almost like a motion capture. It looks almost photorealistic.
Yeah.
And then this one is like very watercolor based. Like the backgrounds are kind of very children's book looking, And
Well,
it was
I would
cool.
say-
I liked it.
I would
very
say I
soft.
would throw.
Yeah, very soft. Yeah.
I would throw 3 in there too, just because
Oh,
it
yeah.
had the sweeping
Oh
angles
yeah. Studio Trigger, man.
of everything that was happening.
Yeah, love it.
So it was not only action packed, but we had massive sweeping angles.
Oh, yeah.
And so you were seeing such a different
So much fun.
style in the fight than any of the other episodes.
Yeah, agreed.
Yep.
All right, so that was the first one, and then we had the second one coming in, The Elder, which completely different tonally,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
becomes
very
very
different,
dark,
very
and
dark,
very
very quick.
serious. What do you think of that one?
I really like that one too. I do think that
Did you
you
throw
guys,
the L word around?
I would throw the L word around.
Did you love it?
I did love it. I would
wheelie wiped
say
it.
so. The only thing there, I have a little bit of a issue with the fight at the end. So they
Okay.
do a really good job
Yeah.
of building up the suspense about the Elder. They do a
Yeah, yeah,
really
yeah.
good job of you feeling like there is somebody so powerful that it
Right.
struck this Jedi
Something he
out
never
in
felt
In
before.
deep space.
he had never
the
felt
outer
it
rim.
before.
Yeah.
He's out in the
Yeah.
outer rim, strikes him,
Mhm.
and then they go to the only inhabited planet, and then he's on the mountaintop, and the Jedi and the Padawan split apart, which stupid move.
Terrible move. Makes
Always,
sense.
Well,
but
he was
terrible.
trying to
always
teach him.
dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because remember, at the end, he says, remember, if you do 2 things, remember your training
Yep.
which apparently this kid needs a lot of.
A
Yeah.
lot.
And
Yeah,
yeah.
he's
And your
always be
kindness.
kind.
And your
Yeah.
kindness,
Yeah, remember your kindness.
Yeah.
Kindness.
Which, I mean, the Padawan showed throughout the episode
Yeah, it's great.
because
Yeah.
of
Yeah, yeah.
the interactions
With
with,
the
the
kids,
children and
yeah.
everything, and gaining their trust and being able to play with them so quickly, which he said they are a shy community
Right.
on this
He
planet.
gained their trust quickly.
So,
yeah.
but the thing that I didn't really like, so the Elder is clearly toying with the Padawan when he
Yes.
fights with him.
Yeah.
The Elder's lightsabers are like pirate swords.
Yeah.
You know, they are.
I would
they're-
say they're more like
They're more like
katanas.
katanas. Yeah.
I don't know.
the
in terms of
blades
the
were a little
shape-
short.
Yeah,
Well, they-
that's what I'm
well,
saying.
okay,
That's
so
what I
like
wanted to get
katanas.
to. Was they were short.
So
That
not katanas.
Padawan should be dead. I just want to put it out there.
But that's the thing is, I thought the same thing, but you didn't see him necessarily slice him, which
I know,
they did say at
but
the end that he had a wound. Okay, he was healing from his wounds,
I know,
but like he was almost like incapacitated, not necessarily like sliced open.
Yeah, I
I
think
get you, but hear me out. He caught him across the stomach with a lightsaber, which
Yeah.
automatically
That you,
they
you're you think he
cauterizes
did.
the wound.
sure.
No. They showed him.
Yeah, he sliced him.
He sliced him.
He made
But
the
then I
motion,
was
but you didn't see the actual
expecting-
slice.
I
yeah,
was
I think he
expecting
sliced him, but
That kid's body to fall, the top half fall
Yeah.
off the bottom half.
sure.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
it was
we,
just
I
a
think we were all
wound in the front.
expecting that.
Yeah.
But
Like a
even if
Darth
it is a
Maul.
wound across the front,
Yeah.
okay, that was a clean. We know that it's a clean wound because of what happened with the
With the
animal,
monster. Yeah.
right?
Right.
The monster that he had to fight. I just expect that child to be dead. That Padawan is dead, and then the fight with the master, the Jedi Master. Although the ending is sick, and he's
Yeah, yeah.
he's got some quick. It's so fast.
Yeah,
It's
it was.
such a
Well, it's fast but slow
fight.
at the same time.
Well, but in other words, like
Wait, you
not
mean
a
the
lot
time of
happened.
the fight itself
Like,
was
The
not a
fast?
lot
time of
happened,
the
yeah.
fight
Okay,
itself
yeah.
is
It
fast. The
should have
amount
been
of time
harder.
that they are fighting,
Should have been more
It's
difficult
very
for the
short.
master.
it should have been more difficult for the
Yeah.
master. And I know that was making a point of he's not fighting the elder in his prime,
Right. And
right?
he's-
Right.
Like,
yeah.
and
the elder made a note of
teaching,
that.
the elder made probably one of the best notes about power in Star Wars that I've ever heard.
Right.
He makes the point that power, although important, is fleeting, just like everything else
Right.
in the
It's
universe.
You're talking
impermanent.
about the Jedi
It's
Master.
The Jedi
impermanent.
Master
The
says
Jedi
it's-
Master.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
sorry. I'm talking about the Jedi
Yeah.
Master.
Impermanent.
And how he talks about he's already getting weaker and his Padawan is getting stronger, and that is the
Right.
way of the galaxy.
And the elder was like way more powerful
yeah.
than even the master was.
Right,
But he said
at
because
one
I'm
point.
old,
Yep.
I'm not even as strong as you are.
He wasn't,
Or
and,
we're
and
equal matches.
the elder even says
The,
that.
yeah,
Right,
the
that's what
elder
The
I'm
said,
elder
saying,
makes that note
He said,
too.
I wish I would have found
So
you
you have
when I
three
was still
people of
young."
different powers.
Exactly.
Yeah. That was
Exactly.
cool.
And you get to see, but you get to see three phases of the Force.
Yeah. Right. But
Yeah,
do you
yeah,
think
yeah.
that maybe the only reason that Padawan, or I guess he's a knight at that point.
Yeah, probably.
No, he's a Padawan.
No,
He's
he
like
got-
a
he
brave
called him a
one.
Padawan.
He's
He's not a
a-
knight.
He called
He
him
called him
a Padawan.
Padawan.
Yeah.
The only reason he was surviving is because he's young.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe
Maybe he
healed
was
from it.
able to he was able to bounce back from the wound
Right.
because he was young. Maybe.
Yeah.
I've seen too many times. Think about a lightsaber, okay? It cuts through
It's impossible, but yeah.
yeah, it is okay.
You told me to think about it.
Cuts through flesh like butter, right?
Right. Yeah, sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Arm comes off
Very
without
easily.
any hesitation.
Depends on what movie you're talking about.
Yeah. But bro, the thing
I'm not talking about fighting my man.
no, the thing
I'm
I
not
think
talking about fighting my man.
the thing
okay?
the thing I think they're getting at,
Grogu?
the thing I think they're getting
Either of them.
the
Yeah.
thing I
either
think
of
they're
them.
getting at is that this Sith Lord had become, or former Sith, because he's kind of offshoot into something else.
Well, he said he wasn't. He said he got.
He said
He
the
was
Sith,
an
the Sith
offshoot.
were weak.
Yeah,
the
he
Sith
had
were weak,
left
and
the
he had
Sith.
left the Sith. Yeah,
They
but
wanted
he
to
had-
fight each other.
right.
They had lost their sense of purpose.
Right, but I think because he still has that arrogance and evilness of the Sith, and so I think it was just carelessness of just like, wow, the Padawan's not a threat anymore. I'll wait for the Master, and like he should have finished him off, but it was his pride and arrogance that's getting to him. The same as it happens a lot of time with the
Maybe,
Sith.
but he said he was going to kill him
Sure, he'll kill him later.
because his death, like the monster, would draw out the master.
Right, but
Yeah.
I think it's more like he wanted the Master to see him suffer. See the Padawan suffer. So like just let him sit there squirming
Typical
on the
dark
floor.
side
That's-
stuff.
You
That
know
was
what I
the
mean?
other
Like,
point
yeah.
that I was going to say was I think it was more or less him showing the master that he's still more as powerful, and he can just say like, "Hey, look, I'm making your Padawan suffer," and that's the only other.
Yeah. I think that's
So
probably why.
I thought the Master's fight with the Elder, there were some sick moves. It was just really fast.
It was
and I would
quick.
have liked to have seen it a little bit more from it because, truthfully, I would have liked to have seen the Master's moves more. We got to see the Elder and what he could do more because he fought the Padawan beforehand. But I would have liked to have seen the Master fight more. It didn't even look like him dispatching of the Elder was all that difficult.
I did like how the Master's fighting style, though, was very reminiscent of A New Hope's Obi-Wan, where he was just very, like, closed arms, arms close to the body.
Yeah.
Very stiff movements.
Very stiff, just to sweep. And, like, very purposeful.
Right.
Knew where he was going.
Well, I always find that
plus
interesting.
David Harbour Jedi, I don't want to fight him.
No,
man.
no.
He's Red Guardian Hopper from Stranger Things, right? I don't want to fight that dude.
Have
Don't
you
mess
ever
around with
found it
Jim.
interesting?
He's crazy.
There's what ends up happening in terms of fighting styles for, it seems like, Jedi and Sith is early on their moves are much more demonstrative, much
fancy.
more
Oh,
wild.
sure.
It is
Yeah.
all about
about-
like these fancy moves
Yeah,
like we
yeah.
saw from the Padawan here. But as they grow,
Called
and this
wisdom.
is in I know,
Yeah.
but I'm just pointing out, and this is even in any of the movies, as they grow in wisdom, they become less demonstrative. You see less of those flips. We see
Right.
less
Unless
of
you're
that.
Yoda, I guess there's a point.
Exactly.
You
That's
just
my
get absolute-
only. Yeah, my
Just go
only.
wild.
It was in his
Dooku fight.
So here,
What?
yeah. So
Yeah.
here's the way it goes: wild
Mm.
and unwieldy.
right.
Learn, grow in wisdom.
Still fancy.
You fancy, but you
But
are
calm and collected.
calm,
Yeah,
collected,
well, I'm saying like
conserving
Obi-Wan,
your
you get a
power.
little fancy with it.
Okay,
And like,
I'm thinking
Revenge
of,
of
like-
the Sith and stuff
but
like
then
Thinking like Qui-Gon, though, he was really calm.
that. Right.
collected.
collected.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, he got
but
killed,
then,
but
Then he did.
you're like,
Then he did.
oh, I have all this wisdom.
yeah.
I'm gonna flip out.
I'm going buck
I'm
wild.
gonna buck
Yeah.
wild on these
I'm
guys.
gonna throw
I'm gonna
stuff
hit-
at people.
I'm gonna hit about
Yeah.
12 hits per second
Yeah.
on him, and
Well, once you
one of
reach
them's gonna get
900
through.
years old, you're just like, I do not care anymore.
Well, yeah,
I just don't care.
but
Yeah.
I mean, the other side of that is also Yoda's. All of his other movements are so calm, collected.
And if-
He saves it just for those exact
And if
moments.
anyone knows anything if we've learned anything from the Punisher, the most dangerous person in the world, in the universe, is the person that has nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
that's
that's
true.
Yoda.
Yeah.
Yoda has
Well,
nothing.
He's the GOAT.
Let
And
me
you
go.
think his-
He's the GOAT.
I'll go
his-
now. I'll
his-
die now. I don't care.
his,
900 years old. Do
his
you understand?
His swing is so short. He's got to
Yeah.
flip around just to get to the opponent.
It's true.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he's so
He's
far
mastered
away
his-
from them
his
all the
fighting
time.
style.
Well, the other thing is,
He knows what he's got.
he's really
yeah,
collected.
He uses it well.
Despite him flipping around, his moves are really collected because he has
Yeah.
the smallest center of gravity out of anybody.
Yeah.
Think
He ain't
about
pushing
that.
him over.
No, you can just keep
Sign
on
him up for the Eagles.
bumping him. Yeah,
Well,
Anyway.
if you just kick his,
But I
kick his
just- I-
cane out.
This went from Visions to Yoda.
Yoda.
It's all about Yoda.
It's all
I just
about
thought that
Yoda.
was
Always
an
about Yoda.
interesting. I just thought that
Yeah,
was interesting.
I agree that I wish we would have seen a little bit more of the Master. I
Mhm.
wish we would have been able to see a little bit
Yeah.
more of
Mhm.
that fight.
wish
But
we would've-
overall, the mood and it was just a fun
Oh, it was a
episode.
good. Move. It was a good
Wish we
episode.
would have cut out about 3 to 4 minutes of the beginning scene of just
Of
the
them
Padawan
talking
just being
in
like,
the-
Them just-
"You're the coolest,
Yeah.
most
coolest,
best, most learned
ever Jedi Master in the world.
I love you." And then the Master's just like,
I love you.
David Harbour doesn't care. He's like,
David
yeah,
Harbour.
whatever. You're gonna learn.
Yeah.
"Let
And
me
he
just look at you with my one eye from
You're the
behind my hair."
greatest in all the wisdom.
He learned. He got a lightsaber to the gut.
Shut up.
I mean, yes.
Well, but that's a good master.
Let's get
He's
to the
patient.
fighting faster.
He's
Yeah.
patient with his Padawan's impatience. So it's good. I like that.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
good. It was good. 2 good episodes.
2 good episodes. Solid.
got
So we are
2 more?
For me, we are at 4 out of 7 are solid.
That's pretty good.
That's 60%.
60%.
Yeah, we
on
got
the,
2
on
more.
the positive side.
2 more to do. We'll get those the next couple of weeks.
Yep.
Pretty fun.
Thanks for listening to the Legion of Comic Correction. Don't forget to check out our other episodes streaming everywhere you listen to podcasts. We're also on the major social platforms like Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Just search Legion of Comic Correction.
That's right. And make sure to check out our Patreon for exclusive supporter specials at patreon.com/Legion of CC. New episodes come out every week. We'll see you guys next week, same time, same place, same Legion.